What is up YouTube, it is Matty and welcome to this video, a special sort of feature video on a new attack strategy. Well, it's not too new, but it's called Hocus Pocus. So if you guys didn't know, or this is the first time you're seeing my content, obviously my name's Matty. I'm a clan war YouTuber. That's what I've sort of developed into. And yeah, it's everything sort of the new strategies, and we're a 3-star clan. As you can see, this war, where the videos are from, we hit 58 out of 60 stars. 3 Town Hall 10s and 17 Town Hall 9s were in the war. So it was, yeah, a pretty good one. We left 1 Town Hall 9 un-3-starred. Anyway, if this is the sort of thing you'd like to see, you know, advanced sort of clan war strategies, please do me a favour, hit that subscribe button on my channel, because I do upload daily pretty much, and yeah, I always try and keep the videos interesting. So about this strategy, Hocus Pocus, if you didn't know, it's basically an all-witch sort of army. You do have a golem in there to do a little bit of initial tanking, just to get the witches in and settled, and obviously your heroes to do a lot of the some big killing as well, and the spells are really there to support the witches. So you're going to want a couple of freeze for infernos, and you're going to want a couple of maybe a jump and some rage and that sort of thing. So let's have a look at Gunu's attack on the number 3. So you can see with this base, pretty much all the buildings are spread out and accessible. It's not a hugely segmented base, because when the witches and skellies get stuck on walls, that's when this strategy can fall apart. So if we have a little look at Gunu's attack, you can see 18 witches. That's a hell of a lot of skellies. I mean, if they spawn 5 each, that's 90 skellies on the battlefield at most times. Got a couple of rage, a couple of freeze and a jump, and then a couple of support troops. You see the wall breakers to allow them to break into that initial wall. Here comes the big drop. All those witches just down in a huge sort of flurry. He's using the wizards. The wizards actually are to try and sort of help them, so they don't need to try and break into those additional compartments, because what you want is them, as I said, not stuck on the walls. He's also brought the jump spell in to help with the similar things, so that they're not stuck on the walls as well. But he didn't need the jump spell to get into the core, because the troops did pretty well there. And you can see, you're going to see a lot of death, a lot of skeletons just dying and getting splat and splash damaged. But the fact is, because they keep respawning, it just means that it's not going to stop the endless wave that appears to come. You can see already the queen was getting targeted. He's used the ability on the queen. The king, I think the king's dead. Can't see him anyway. Then again, it is very difficult to try and keep up with what's going on. Now he has got a free spell left, so he's going to try and sort of save that maybe for when the witches the skellies are struggling a little bit to take down the splash damage. So you just want to he's going to just sort of be ready and armed to drop that when he needs it. Same with the jump spell really, but you can see those witches in the core, they're doing just fine. In fact, it looks like they're just going to absolutely tear through and break through the wall anyway, so he doesn't quite need the jump spell just yet. So yeah, the attack, as you can see, is going very well. The extra wizards being dropped down, you know, they were somewhere to help clean up those outside buildings. The last thing you want is that all those witches trying to break onto the outer layer just to take down one extra building. It's just a bit silly. So the wizards are being used to sort of distract, also create that path. And you can see here, there's so many witches still alive, coming up to the back end, and it's only that mortar and wizard tower which are the real threats remaining, because they just take down so many skellies at once. If they all die and suddenly the witches start getting targeted, then it's you're in trouble. And you can see the witches are getting held up slightly on those external buildings, but the skellies are still ploughing through, and there's only a few more defences to go. I don't think he's going to even bother using that jump spell, to be honest, and it looks like it's going to come home with a beautiful 3-star on a Town Hall 10. So yeah, he did use the jump as well. Didn't even need it, but used it anyway. What a hero. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. And the next one I'm going to show is the attack on number 2 by Vanaris. So let's have a look at the base. Again, this is such a common design. It really is. Look at the base. You've seen it before. You've seen it if you're trophy pushing and hanging around in Champions League. You'd have seen it in Clan Wars. And let's just see how Van shreds this base. He has got max heroes, always helps, but the heroes are not what saved the day on this raid, I'm telling you that. So initial strategy look, Golem down, couple of wizards in to try and kill that cannon early on, but the arch tower's quickly on those wizards, which is quite annoying actually. But the jump spell's in, that's it, all hell's broke loose now. You can see all troops minus one wizard are in the battlefield, including the heroes, and he's already sort of enabling the troops with a complementary rage spell down there. And a second jump spell into the core as well. So he's almost created a direct path to make sure that that town hall goes down. One good thing about this strategy is that if you can guide your troops into the core, you're going to get a pretty safe 2-star. And then it's the question of, can you just get the 3? But look at the way the skelly spread is just sort of moving through the base like butter. Core's already nearly down, using the rage spell in there to really just help speed things along. King's about to die, which he's just done. Queen's at top, full health. But look, because the witches have split, you've just got an endless moving sort of wave of skeletons both sides, and the base is just, at this point it's got no chance. Splash damage or not, it's going down, and yeah, just a really clean attack. So this was beautiful to watch, because I caught it live, which was amazing as well. Just saw Van in chat say ready for some Hocus Pocus, and yeah, I'm not the first, but we haven't created this army. In fact, Elite, this is sort of, I think the first time I saw it was actually on Hulk's channel, but yeah, it's one that, you know, we've implemented into bases that it's susceptible to, and yeah, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed those awesome attacks. I certainly did when I watched it, and I'm really glad I've been able to make a YouTube video specifically on it, because it's one of those things that you do all this hogging and la-looning and all these strategies which are, you know, sort of sweeping the Clash Nation, and then this strategy like this comes along and boom, just blows everyone's expectations out the water. Anyway, as I said, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. So peace out.